What's up, guys? I had to jump back up on here because I was watching this video and it has to do with the Nicki Minaj situation, turning full Republican and hanging out with Turning Point and Erica Kirk. And I was watching Armand Wiggins. Shout out to Armand Wiggins. You guys go to his channel, subscribe, and let him know I sent you. He said something that really spoke to me because there's a lot of gaslighting going on from that Nicki Minaj fiasco. But I just wanted to play this for you guys. You guys check this out.
Tearing up Twitter, trashing people, dragging people, coming against powerful figures in my business, in my industry. Where do I go from here? Well, I'm going to go to the white Republican MAGA party. It's powerful money there. I mean, it's power there, it's money there, and they don't give a shit about any of this. And honestly, if I align myself with that, they will in fact protect me. That is a machine that has the control right now. They are in office, and ultimately they have billions of dollars, and they will give me the protection that I need.
She's playing chess. Nicki Minaj is trying to play chess.
In hindsight, though, you sit up there and you look crazy because she was glazing Donald Trump, calling him beautiful and attractive, whatever she was saying. JD, ain't nobody ever felt Donald Trump was just beautiful, attractive. She was saying things like how Donald Trump and JD Vance, you know, it makes people feel relatable. Like you can relate to them. I don't know. I don't remember.
She doesn't mean any of that.
Since when did we feel relatable to them like regular people? And black people damn sure don't feel like that, relatable to these white people like that. Trump never made me feel Trump was entertaining, but I never felt like he was so relatable. What has JD Vance ever done that felt so relatable?
Nothing.
To the average and regular person?
Nothing.
Nothing. That was a crock of BS. But the bigger issue for me in this thing, it was like I felt like, and I'm going to try to articulate this the best way that I can. When I started getting frustrated and wanted to throw my phone at the TV, and I was like, she's a fucking idiot. She's stupid. Like in my mind, because I'm sitting here and I'm watching this woman.
They're just using her, bro.
Slightly coon out.
No, totally.
And when I say coon out, it was almost like, yeah, you can do the Christian thing, and you can believe in it. And we're gonna get into that in a second. Whatever. But it was this ideology when she was asked, and I'm so glad JD Vance even talked about it because that was what was standing out to me. She was asked, like, what was her thought process on women, in the country, and then young boys. And she said something along the lines of, we don't have to tear down a blonde hair and blue-eyed person just to make myself or ourselves as black women feel beautiful. And
first of all, that is propaganda right there, bro. They're trying to manipulate people and all these people really believe they can alter reality. Sorry, but you don't have that kind of power. When did white people ever felt like they weren't desirable? They are the standard, right? When it comes to beauty and sex appeal, right? This is a crock of shit. But these people, they know that their audience is not that bright, right? And they're just gaslighting them and making them believe the nonsense that they want them to believe, so that they can stay in power and so that there can be an uprise in more hatred. They're just fanning the flames of hatred. Right? The guys in the White House, they are white supremacists, all of them. But it's not gonna save them though. Mother Nature's a real thing. Times are changing, and you guys don't like it, and it sucks for you guys because there's nothing you can do about it.
To me, that was fucking with me, because girl, you were really trying to push. Like this, you're trying to make people, you're trying to like put a Band-Aid on white people. Like just, just white acceptance. I wrote down what I was like, because that was with me. What did I say that she was doing? It was like this white inclusivity. It was like this all lives matter kind of thing. And I felt like she was trying to make trying really hard to make white people feel comfortable.
She was tap dancing, bro.
Because I don't know any black people that ever felt like they had to downgrade white people to feel better. And particularly black women, that's never been the case. The case, Nikki, actually has been where, and she knows this herself, and many of us know this.
I've never had a white person come and say, boy, I sure wish I looked as good as black people, man. All you black people are so better, much better looking than me. I've never seen it. I've never heard it. This is nonsense. White people are just fine.
That black people have always been looked at as lesser than because of our black features,
Right.
because of our texture of our hair, because how we carry. JD Vance literally just went on stage and was talking about Crockett and how she is as fake as her nails. He really wanted to say her hair, but he couldn't say that because that would have been directly racist. But my point is this. The issue is black people, we've had to build ourselves up because we've always felt like if our nose is too big, if our face is too, if our lips are too wide, or our cheeks are too puffy, or our skin is too dark, or our hair is too coarse, or it doesn't grow long, we're not good enough. We're not the European standard of beauty. So many of us are getting surgeries and this just to get a little nose pinch here, get a little filler here, get a reduction there. And so black people started to say, listen, my features are beautiful, especially since we're bringing white people into the mix, when in fact, you can have a Kim Kardashian put cornrows in her hair and call them Bo Derek braids, and all of a sudden it's fashion. You can have Kylie Jenner throwing on a blonde or a turquoise wig, and she's a beauty queen, beauty icon. But a black girl do that same thing, she's ghetto. The problem is not downplaying white people to make black people feel better, or downplaying white women to make black women feel better. It's the fact that when white people appropriate black culture, it's acceptable, but black people just being black people is considered ghetto.
It's called jealousy, bro. It's called jealousy. They want what we have, right? So because they can't have it, they say the worst things they can say, and then that's proven because they will turn around and start wearing and doing exactly the things they've been criticizing about us. It's just jealousy and hypocrisy, and these people are just the worst. I don't know what to say. The ones who are doing that, right? Not all of them. Just the bad ones.
Attractive. Damn it. That's the issue. It was never about, oh, we got to talk down on white people to make black people feel good. It's almost like, no, be proud of what we have, because these people are getting their lips filled.
Yep.
Getting their cheeks blown up.
Yep.
They're taking the black features and it's being highlighted in the media as the standards of beauty, but black women that are naturally born with these features, they're being told they're ugly.
They're capping.
Why are we acting like that really sent me that she did that? Because there's not been anywhere you see black people trying to downplay white people to make themselves feel better. No, we're just taking our power back. So that's bullshit. That's bullshit. It was. I'm just like, girl, you're out here cooning out. That's when I was like, okay, she's trying it. Because why are you trying to make white people feel comfortable? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Menstrual show, bro. That's what she's doing. She's doing a menstrual show. She's stupid. But you can't be too surprised though.
What are you doing? And then the boys, she asked about the boys, and it was, and I've always preached about this. This is what, a lot of women feel. It's okay to be a boy. That was a little anti-trans rhetoric. And now going into the whole Christian thing, these Christian nationalists, this is not about God. And the amen kept sending me. Like, we can sit up here and try to make it seem like this is about Christian because, Nikki basically was saying, like, people now are not using their minds. They're not thinking. We're not allowed to think for themselves. And when you get on this side of the fence and of the road, it sounds good. But that idea that you want to be able to think, you want to be able to have an opinion, it just sounds like you want to, there's an undertone there of prejudice and anti-rhetoric. So while the average person will say,
All right, guys. I'm gonna stop it right there. If you guys want to see the rest of the video, just go to the Armin Wigs channel and check it out. But yeah, I just thought a few of the points that he touched on were super important, man. And like I don't know what's going on with these people. They really think that we're stupid out here. Like we can't see what they're doing. The manipulation. Well, like I said, it's not for us. It's for their fan base. Their fan base are really dumb. I didn't want to believe it, but now I do. They're really dumb, and so this is why they do what they do. Anyway, thanks for checking out my channel. Have a good day. Subscribe, like it, show me some love. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Peace.